Happy Monday. Crazy times. What a weird weekend, right? No rain for a while. I mean, it was weird. I actually didn't do a lot. I did some work. I created a presentation, the whole 9 yards. Kind of kept it chill, kind of kept it relaxed. But I got ready for today. And then I had this wild hair. Thought, oh, you know what I could do? All the Bay Area average numbers for 2000 and put it on a map and superimpose it and make it look like the weather and make it look fun and enjoyable. And that's why it's 1:15 and I still haven't done it. Still trying to figure out how to do it. Okay, but I'm trying to make it so it looks nice and presentable. I can do it all day long. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, put that there. This is what I want to do. I want to do this. You can't really see it. Let me open this up real quick. There we go. So I'm going to go to 200. There, look, try to get this so that when you look at it from a map point of view, you can go, oh, the weather today is nice. Or I look at this from compared to 2022, which will be my base, it'll be up 5%, down 5%, that kind of thing, so that I can actually present this in a way that's not just boring numbers. But I know you'll hang out with me and hang tough. And once I get that, you'll be like, Vito, that's awesome. Thank you. Because, these numbers are cool and all, but quite frankly, they're kind of boring. I just use them to reference, really. Like, well, Willow Glen is the second most expensive place to live in San Jose. So today we have some news. We're going to go over these real quick just to talk about it. I have a lot of people always ask me, what's what can you deduct all these? Well, okay, so here's the thing. I'm not a tax person. So I can't tell you yes or no. I'm not the IRS, so I can't tell you yes or no. But what I can tell you is if it's a repair, no, you can't repair unless it's a rental. And it's a hard cost, right? If it's your home, if it's your dwelling, you live there, then only remodels. If you're upgrading a kitchen that's 40 years old, yes. If you're replacing carpet with carpet, no. If you're taking out old windows and putting in dual pane, talk to your tax person. Okay. There are strategies that are run all around it. There's a lot of different ways to make it tax deductible. There's a lot of different strategies that people are doing today because housing is so expensive that we can do it. But this is really good. Home improvements versus home repairs, right? Tax deduction for a home office. Obviously, I always tell people have a home, like a little side hustle or whatever, and that business starts to make money, then you have that as a deduction, right? Medical modifications. If you're hurt, sick, or terminal, God forbid, you actually have the ability to use that as your hospice and upgraded systems. Again, these are just hints. Don't expect that I am your tax expert because I am not, right? I always tell people I know how to get you into trouble. But I also tell you conversationally, these are the questions you should be asking a tax professional. These are the conversations and questions you should be having with your trust lawyer. These are the conversations you should ask your financial advisor, right? I don't know how to answer them. I mean, I do, but I can't answer them for you because technically I'm a layman. All right. Okay. When is the best time to sell a house? For the last 2 years, it was freaking any time. You could put it on the market. People would give you their firstborn. I would have given you my firstborn. Actually, he's turning out to be a new kid, nice kid. But from COVID up until April 2022, it was pretty much any time. Now that things are coming back to normal, we have to look back to our season of selling. And we kind of have a season of selling and then a little blip of selling. And our season of selling is March, April, May, which means right now, if you're thinking about selling your house, you should consider getting your house ready, replacing the carpets, painting, repairs. If something needs to be ordered, now's the time to do it because sometimes stuff takes a while to get in. Custom cabinets, what have you, right? Windows. By the way, I know an amazing window guy. So if you want to buy a window, if you need to upgrade your windows, come to me first. That is just for Santa Clara County. In San Francisco, it's more August, September, October timeframe because people are getting back into school. That just happens to be it is. So what I'm telling you is it really depends on your area. And you could be in Toledo, Idaho, or where, if that's a place. And it could be December is the time to, I don't know, right? I can tell you Santa Clara County for sure, San Mateo and Alameda County, Santa Cruz, and San Benito for the most part. Yep. So every area has its regional seasonality. And then also August, September for Santa Clara, especially down here, we have a little blip because people come back from vacation and they're like, you know what? I need a bigger house. Or you know what? I want to move to another house or what have you. And then they have a little blip. We kind of see it slowly going up, and March, April, May kind of goes like this, and then summer months slows down, and then it bumps back up, and then October, November, December, kind of straight lines. Not that it has a heartbeat or anything. All right. (2023) housing outlook. On the majority, we're going to see a correction. We've already seen that, right? We've already seen it go down here, 21, 22, right? We're going to see these are foreclosures, right? So they're not really accurate. But the fact is that we are going to see numbers, and you see it on my weekly chart. We see numbers, volume of sales continue to go down. Housing in the Silicon Valley still considerably stays where it is. You're going to see a lot of people pricing down to get more house or to get their house sold because the house has corrected. The market has corrected. We saw it come down over the last, I don't know, last year. The average sales price shrank $78,000. That was from mid-summer to the end of December. All right, I don't have the exact numbers. I'll get those for you later. But we did see the numbers contract, and I was telling people, just from what I saw, housing contracted about $50,000 here in Blossom Valley. Housing contracted about $150,000. Just is the way it is. We're a little bit blown over. It's going to heal itself, right? So just be careful what this is. Are we expected to see a big, huge glut of foreclosures? I don't think so. I mean, maybe in different areas, but I've been showing you, if you watch my weeklies, we don't see a huge number of bank owns, and they get snapped up pretty quick. Why am I doing this here? I'm promoting my little video that I just did. Is the walk one? No, it's not. Oh, that's why. You hear my dog. You're my dog. My poor dog. She's getting old. This is my driving tour. It's an hour, but it takes you to different areas, and it's kind of fun. There's different areas here. Little maps shows you right there. Shows you where I'm going, so you can kind of get a good idea. Kind of fun. All right. Enough of that. Where are people moving? Which counties are growing? Look at the green. You see all this here? Look at that. People were moving. Well, that's the desert. I don't know why people would move there, but you look at Florida, the entire coast, East Coast, people are leaving, but lo and behold, people are moving out of California. Well, they're moving out of the coast of California, right? If you look, that's Alameda, Santa Clara, San Mateo, and San Francisco counties. They lost 1.6% or more. Their population decreased. We're going to see a continuing trend of that. It doesn't mean that housing value is going to plummet because it's only 1.6%. But something to be aware of, right? It's the same thing, percentage and change in population by county. I believe they got this from the Census Bureau. So this is virtually the same thing. This is supposed to be interactive, but I just thought I'd share it with you. And then, yep, that's it. Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that later. All right, well, that's it. Again, I'm trying to keep it down to like 10 or 15 minutes, 5-10 minutes to be truthful. But every Monday, I think I'm just going to talk about what's going on in the Bay. And that was this whole thing right here in the beginning, right? I told you that I was trying to do a little Bay Area chart of pluses and minuses where we're going. It took me pretty much all morning to figure out how to format that. Now I'm going to take it and put it into a chart that's useful. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.